Hello there, everybody, it's HeroicLegend here, and we are playing a new random today, the Pokemon TCG Online. I know this game is not new, it hasn't been new for probably a long time, I would hope, otherwise I look really foolish. But I decided to, play this a little bit, because it is fun. I do have my own deck, I'll be showing that off very briefly for you all. Oh, well, it depends, huh? Briefly, that's a funny word. Nothing's very brief with me. But I've recently got super back into Warframe and stuff like that, so, as you know, my attention be scattered, and I don't normally spend time. Okay, so these three are the, free deck things. This is the one that I actually, made after getting a couple of packs. I actually have a win with it! Let's see. Wins since last edit, 1. Played since last edit, 1. Overall play. Okay, these is because I challenged Jamer, and Jamer beat me in the game. For anyone, it's like, bro, what? So we're gonna take a look at the deck. This is a little deck I've constructed here. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this one because it's cool. It's fire. Okay, so this we're gonna stick with RCs actually. So I'm actually a little bit proud of this deck. It was made by using all these cards that I got from like a couple of things. Jamer managed to find some codes, and you were able to use them. I got most of these cards from said codes, so I think it's actually better if I just do. There's no okay. So first thing we got is the Tropius. So Tropius, a nice big beefy boy for. I only have one of. I'm not quite sure how to build Pokemon decks. It's been a very long time. The only Pokemon deck I've ever actually had that was quote-unquote official was something my brother got for me from one of his buddies. So I'm not entirely sure if it's like, if I did a good job or a bad job. I'm kind of going sort of based off Magic and, Magic the Gathering stuff. But, I'm proud of it. I liked it. I got an upset with it, too, which is amazing for me. So Tropius' whole thing is just like to get some, Earth Energy parts out of the discard pile, put them onto my Pokemon in case of problems, and, little Gus there. Rowlet, which I have 12 of entirely, but I put 3 of it in the deck. Sorry about that. Rowlet, I do like Inflated Bird Keeper. I can ignore this. And just Wind Shard, just a nice 60 to a backline. It's really good. I've never actually gotten the chance to use that, mostly because my Rowlets stay off the active Pokemon for obvious reasons. But I would like to get some Bird Keepers, but I didn't get any from any of the packs I opened, so oh well. Next is Dartrix, and Dartrix is just kind of okay. He's a 40 damage dealer, 80 life, weak to fire. Just kind of solid. I have 2 copies. And I have a one of I believe I have a one of Dudesai. Yeah. Yeah, so I got that right. Oh, no, I have 2 of this. It's just that this one's a reverse hollow. I think that's what it's called anyway. So I do like the Deep Forest Camo. It's very good for, I guess, kind of this meta where V and GX Pokemon are just lording over you. And just Splitting Arrow is very nice, too. That's why I have the 2 copies of it. Mostly because I don't want to risk it. Chances are it's going to, be in the prize pile, which is a thing that happens very often with me and my brother. But yeah, so this one, I just really like just because I could whittle someone down, especially if they only have V. Oh, I actually did that to someone. I tried doing that to someone. I tried doing that to Jamer, actually, and I just could not draw energy. That's how I lost the match. All my energy cards were not in the hand or at the bottom of the deck. It hurts. This is the holographic one, which I have actually 2 copies of. Neat. I have an Orion Guru here, mostly for the ability, which is like once per turn you switch a card from your hand with the top card of your deck. And Whop Down's not bad. 70 damage, and also it's just a big guy just to be like right there. I like him. I like him. He's shiny one. We have Drampa as well, who I got from one of the game packs. Another nice 120, Call for Family, which helps me find Pokemon out the deck then he is deck winning. And, of course, Spiral Rush, which is, a coin toss one. Not very happy with that, because my luck with coin tosses in this game can be... I call it coin toss luck, but really it's more 50-50. But the actual terminology for it is probably more like low or high. My luck is either low or high, and it's just a consistent thing. Either it's consecutive W's or consecutive L's. There's no in between. Although there are rare occasions where it flips back and forth between the two, like as if someone glitched my luck. Next is Grookey. Grookey I actually do like. Fury Swipes is kind of meh, but the 60 health makes me feel a little bit safer throwing him out there. Especially when I have Thwacky out, and he has Branch Poke. It requires some grass energy, though, one of the other reasons I lost against Chamber. Oh, I do like Lay of the Land, because if I really need to, I could just keep swapping him in and out, especially if, like, he's, like, low on health and needs to evolve or is under a status. Oh, a specific status effect. Ignore that, only hear my voice. Oh, yeah. Grookey 3, Thwacky 2, and Rillaboom also 2. Rillaboom, shiny. Voltage Beat, I actually do very much like this. Hammer In is just good. This is part of how I beat my opponent who was a rando. I just kept hammering it, just don't. And when it came to switch him out, I had Dutasai, and he was just like, I'm gonna snipe you down. Gossifleur, I believe that's a 1-of. No, that's a 2-of with a 1-of for Aedogoss. It's mostly because they're just kind of there to stall, you know, be something to throw out there, because I don't have as many cards. Grass was the most abundant types I had, so there's that. And of course, Aedogoss. If you've played, you know, Unite, you know just how annoying this thing can be. But yeah, I do like the Enriching Seeds. Very nice, especially if I can get that retreat cost nice and up. Surprise Attack is meh, but if you're feeling lucky and you have it out early and all the Pokemon have 50 damage, it's not bad. Indeedee, 100 HP, kind of just big blocker out there for me. Psychic is kind of meh for me. I'm mostly looking at Helping Hand for, again, more energy attaching to my cards. I have a lot of really good cards that need a lot of energy, or could use the energy. Like, again, Rowlet with just, like, 3. We also have Zarude. It's a rude dude. I do like the Suctioning Vines and Jungle Blast. Jungle Blast especially because it's a 110 move. But again, this is like one of the cards I would love to have Indeedee out with, because Indeedee would just be like, hey, yo, I got you, fam. Thanks, bro. We have our energy searches. Again, we're starting to get into the ones that I got mostly from the game. We have switches for just in case. We have level balls to search out for things we need. Thankfully, quite a few things we need could probably be fetched out with this, especially second stage, first stage evolutions. Energy retrieval, because chances are things will be getting knocked out as I'm looking for them. I'm just also trying to play it safe. This also kind of makes me feel a little bit better about using retreat costs, because I'm a stickler. I don't like, you know, dishing out energy and then having to retreat when Pokemon has. I'm like, can't I just wait for them to faint? And like, no, don't do that. Again, more energy search, Great Ball. The Chester Bath, I'm not going to call it the thing, I don't know how to pronounce that. I like this because of the basic Pokemon I have, which this helps them be a little bit more bulky and beefy. Not to mention, it protects someone like Rowlet from getting, like, 3-pieced. This makes it a little bit harder to 3-piece it, especially. You know, and if my opponent's, like, horrible withdrawals or luck, too, then I kind of gain the edge. And because I'm not attacking, even with Rowlet's thing, if I'm attacking basic Pokemon in the back, it still, like, is good. There's a Pokemon Center lady, because I had this used on me before, and it utterly destroyed my mental. He used it and he got the win with it, with one of the decks that I tried, just to fight people. Gym Trainer, this is just kind of in here just to draw cards, because I learned the importance of draw, finally. Ball Guy, he's terrifying, but, you know, deck thinning. The Professor, because it's one of the professors. It could really be any professor, but I prefer Juniper. Really good for when you have one card, or if it's the only card in your hand. I put her in here after discovering kind of how strong it is to just look at your prize cards and see, like, What's there? What do you have there? What is down there? Is my Dudesai down there? Is my freaking Rillaboom down there? Is Zarude there? And I have cards that can make Zarude a bad dude? That'll always be my joke. I will never stop saying that. I like how Zarude is rude and dude, and those all rhyme. Sue me. Boss's orders, because this was used on me and it pissed me off heavily, so I have copies of it in my own deck, because I want to be the evil too. Telescopic lens. Because of how many people throw out V Pokemon and GX Pokemon, I decided let's make my Dudesai even scarier. Capture energy. I actually do just like this one. When you attach this card from your hand to a Pokemon, just search your deck for another basic. It's just really good to, like, have a nice, secure line, you know? Twin energy. Also very similar. I don't play many V or GX Pokemon in the deck, so just have it. Then the grass energy, the cooler grass energy. That's all. How much time have I spent on this? 11 minutes. Well, unfortunately, I can't show you how it is without actually challenging people. And I kind of want to do the tutorial first, because I do have a task, I think. I don't think there are any events up. Oh, there are. I could do the theme deck, or the expanded, but I need tickets for that. I don't have them. Daily generous, huh? What am I looking for? Oh, there are people in the lobby. Oh yeah, look how sad this is before I finish. Look how sad she looks. And please don't exit the game. You want to play more Pokemon cards. I really did forget to check what my challenge is. Okay, hang on. Maybe I can find it. Oh, look. There it is. Challenge. I was gonna find it. No mean to yell at me. Brain damage. Knock out 5 opposing Pokemon with your psychic Pokemon. Ah. I can't do that. I can't do that. I actually can't do that. I'm not strong enough. Hang on. I'm gonna just really quickly go to my collection just to see. Okay, so I'm gonna, well, first of all, let's act as if we're making a deck, right? No, let's check this out. We'll create a new deck. Let's go for standard, right? Actually, no. Let's scrap that. Let's make a new deck that's unlimited, right? I don't care if I get rocked. We're gonna look at it like this. Filters, and then we're gonna go to Psychic. How many Psychic Pokemon do I have? Okay, that's actually not a... Oh, well, ooh, that's a 1. That's 1. That's also 1. That's 1. That's 2. That's also 2. But that requires other Mons. Those are 2. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's also 1. That's 3. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 4. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 2. Requires baby. And there's the babies. Oh yeah. No chance. No chance. Well, there goes my plan. Unless if I challenge Jamer. But it probably doesn't work. It probably does not work. That makes me sad. Will-O-Wisp for 20. Yeah, that ain't killing anything. Aunt put 1 damage counter on an opponent's active Pokemon. That ain't doing anything. Cybolt does no damage. Natsu's just gonna get wrecked. I have 1 Malamar. I mean, 1 Inkay and 1 Malamar, so... Yeah, chances of getting those out, very low. The Gallade is probably my best chance with Swift Lunge. Maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll give it a try next episode, though. I don't have the mental strength for it now. But, yeah, I kind of hope you guys like my deck. I know this tends to be how some of these videos go. I just, look at the thing I did! Yay! Tell me your thoughts. But I was proud of it, you know. I still like it. I'm probably going to use it later. But that's all for this episode. I want to thank you for watching and do hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Much appreciated if you do it. And if you just want to say, laters.